Minasan, okay, go otsukaresama desu, and welcome back to Beyond the Dojo. How are you guys doing? I actually held the very first special seminar at the Kyoto Dojo today. Thank you very much. So I don't remember if I explained about what the special seminars are to you guys yet, but basically the Kyoto Dojo has 2 days of training per week. Yeah, and it's 3 hours each. And this is already crazy because it's probably the most amount of training among all of the branches of Asayama Ichiden-ryu that exists, I think. Yes, we do a crazy amount of training, but we also decided to add a day of 4 hours of training every month on a Saturday or Sunday to do even more training. Yeah. So these special seminars, today we did the kenjutsu basics, which we call the koteuchi 22 kajo in Japanese. In Asayama Ichiden-ryu, those are the kenjutsu basics, which means the 22 principles of striking the kote. So it's basically a breakdown of the katas, and there's 39 techniques where you strike the opponent's kote in various ways, in various situations. And today was a day for practicing that. So we actually had how many people? I think like 6 guests and approximately about the same number of the Kyoto Dojo members who came today. In total, there were 12 people. Some left early, some came later. Yeah, and at the end, we only had about 8 or 9 people, but in total, we had 12 people participating. It was a very good start, I think. And we will be doing the kenjutsu basics 1 month, and then next month we'll be doing something from the Hoganha, Shinkaguryu Hoganha. You know, I'm sure you guys know, listening to my podcast, Shinkaguryu Hoganha was a ryuha that was added to Asayama Ichiden-ryu Hyoho, which is my ryuha style that I train in. It was added during the 21st headmaster generation. And it actually has iai techniques of daito, uchikatana, standing iai techniques, seated iai techniques. We have wakizashi, we have tanto. Strictly speaking, there are some oral teachings like the sageo iai. There is the cushion zabuton. We call it gamaza iai, tenugui iai, which are the traditional towels in Japan, so on and so forth. But there's this whole different ryuha style that's added to Asayama Ichiden-ryu right now. And I have received permission from Seki Sensei from this year to teach Shinkaguryu Hoganha as well. So 1 month we'll probably be doing that. A lot of people are actually interested, especially in the standing iai kata of uchikatanas. I think a lot of the people who come to the Kyoto Dojo, they have watched, of course, Seki Sensei's video, and they have seen a lot of the cool katas that we do in Shinkaguryu Hoganha. They're really excited about it, so we're going to be doing that in August. In September, we're going to be doing some shunjo, short shunjo training. So hopefully, maybe in the future, in a few years, I'll be able to start doing some other special weapons. So, in the online lessons, we have something called the special weapons class, right? And in the special weapons class, we do the short shunjo, we do the long shunjo. Shunjo is the name of our jo techniques, by the way. It means falcon staff. So short falcon staff, long falcon staff, the kama, the sickle, 2 sickles, and also the tamakusai chain ball. So we train in these weapons in the special weapons class in our online lessons. And it would be great if I can do something really similar in person. Yeah, so every 3 months, we'll be able to do a little bit of jo training. And maybe in a couple of years, I might be able to receive permission to do the long shunjo, maybe the kama, the sickle, at some point in the future. I'm not too sure when, but maybe. Yeah, so it's really exciting. Every month we get to do some extra training that's a bit different from what we usually do at the dojo. Of course, the basic kenjutsu exercises we do, but we don't focus only on that. And being able to have 4 hours to fully focus on just the basics of kenjutsu, I think is a really rare, valuable opportunity for me too. Because the more I, of course, explain the kenjutsu basics to everyone, the more I understand it myself, right? And I think, of course, like I was telling you guys before, it's really important how much we cherish the basics. I think it's the same in all Budo. So today was really, really great. 12 people participating was huge. It was a big event, And because to be honest, the venue that where we train, we can't have more than that. Yeah, so it was a bit packed. It was packed with people, to be honest. So it was great. Yeah, I'm really excited for the future special seminars too. So today I had that, and now like I always do, right before my Saturday online lessons, I'm talking with you guys right now. So even more training, good for me. And I was talking recently in the Patreon, my Patreon page where I hold my online lessons. But from this October, like I explained to you guys before here as well, I think, but I'm going to be doubling the amount of my online lessons from October because Seki Sensei, the headmaster of Asayama Ichiden-ryu Hyoho, will be lessening the number of his online lessons. So I'll be doubling mine so I can what should I say, create basically an entrance to Asayama Ichiden-ryu to more people. So on Saturdays and also on Mondays, I'll be holding 2 hours each of online lessons from now on. So it's not just 1 hour each, but 2 hours each. So I'll be here basically in the studio where I hold my online lessons much longer from October. Yeah, and I really hope that we'll be able to welcome more people, because if we don't, I'll just be paying more for the rental fees here at the studio. And if we don't have more students, it's going to be a minus maybe. So I really need to work a lot harder to let more people know about the online lessons of Asayama Ichiden-ryu. And if I can try to share what's amazing about the ryuha, it'd be great. But so yeah, even more and more training for me. And to be honest, right now, the Kyoto Dojo has 17 members. I think the last time I talked with you guys, I think I said 16, but we actually had a few more members. We are expecting maybe even a few more. There's 3 people that are already scheduled to come to the Kyoto Dojo to come and join the regular training and come and see. And 90% of the time, people who come to our training, they join the dojo, you know. So we might have a very high chance of achieving the 20 people goal of the in-person training before the training camp this year that's held in the beginning of September. So I am thrilled. I'm very excited, and I get to do more and more training. And in the future, I might be holding trainings on Saturdays too. We'll see how it goes. But like I was talking to you guys before, I really do want to start holding training in different prefectures, different cities as well. So I need to balance those out at the same time. So we'll see how things go. But anyhow, I'm very excited about how things are going. And there's actually even one more really thrilling thing that I want to explain to you guys about. I will probably be making a short video on Instagram, maybe on the Budo Baka as well. But there is a shamisen band. Do you guys know what shamisen are? Shamisen are the Japanese traditional, some people call it the traditional guitar, but it only has 3 strings. And it's, I'm sure if you like Japanese traditional culture, I'm sure you've heard of the instrument before, but it's a really cool guitar-like traditional instrument in Japan. And there's 2 shamisens and a drummer, and it's a band called the Shamisenists. The Shamisenists. Please look them up. They are a really, really cool band. And I actually introduced the leader, Jack's Shamisen Dojo, his experience that he holds in Kyoto on last Ask Shogo before, and that's how we became friends. But he's a great guy, and what he's doing for us right now is the two Shamisen players. They have each written, and they've probably finished recording both songs in Kyoto, but it's the theme songs for the Budo Baka. Thank you so much. So this is super exciting. I actually had an opportunity to visit their recording studio and actually watch them, listen to them doing the recording and such, discussing about, no, we should probably make this sound here and then that over there, and all really, really, a really serious atmosphere, trying to make a really good, song together and all that kind of stuff. It was my first experience being at a studio where artists get together and stuff like that. It was amazing. It was brilliant. And in the future, I'm sure you'll be listening to these songs very often, because I'll definitely be using them everywhere. At the end of these podcasts, you'll probably be hearing their song at the end of these podcasts in the near future. And it's amazing that I get to have 2 songs at once. And if at one point, if I have the budget, I'm really hoping to make a music video with them too. That would be really, really exciting. I'm looking forward to that too. So yeah, I will let you guys know. The recording probably ended today. There's going to be a professional editor that's going to be putting all the music together and everything. And super exciting. That's just amazing. The song is really cool, really, really cool. Yeah, and the song, we haven't completely decided the title yet, but one of the 2 songs is going to be literally the Budo Baka. Yeah, so I hope you can look forward to it. Yes. So with all that said, guys, one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys recently, well, there's a lot of things, to be honest. I was talking with my tea ceremony sensei the other day, and there was something that she said was really interesting. It was also, again, connected to Budo, and I really want to talk about that as well. But there's one other thing that I really want to talk with you guys about today, and that is in the comments of the Budo Baka, of the Kyoto Dojo's YouTube, Instagram. Recently, I'm very, very happy to tell you that the videos that I post, the clips of the online lessons, the in-person training that we do, have gotten quite a lot of views. I'm very, very happy about it. The Kyoto Dojo's Instagram page now has more than 7,000 followers, and some of the videos have gotten more than 200,000 views. And I'm not trying to I'm not making any videos that will go viral. I'm just making videos that might be interesting for people who are interested in Budo, and that's it, to be honest. But of course, already once you start getting some views, numbers and the views and such, you of course obviously evidently start getting haters and people who just really wanted to reflect their negativity towards other people. And some people write politely, some people write it very negatively in a very harsh way, but something that a lot of people, too many people have been asking me, calling me up to tell me is that, like, why are you training in Budo? Like, what the heck? Why the heck are you swinging around swords? Like, what is the reason why you're doing this? You can't go around with katanas. You can't cut anyone. Like, there was a guy that told me, like, oh, this guy is probably going to be a criminal in the future because this guy is learning how to use weapons, and so on and so forth. Yeah. So I'm sure if you've been training in Budo before, you've probably seen someone being told this. Maybe you have been told this before. And I really want to know your opinions about this. I think we talked a little bit about this before, but I just recently, this topic was brought up again. So I want to talk with you guys again. But my opinion, first of all, please let me know your opinions in the comments. I read all the comments in this podcast channel. But my opinion, first of all, is I have no clue. Is my answer. I have no clue. Why am I swinging swords in the 21st century, in 2026? Why am I swinging katanas around? I have no clue. I don't know. You tell me, is my answer. But I'm sure about one thing. I can confirm with you, I can reassure you, yes, with one thing though. I love doing it. I love it. I love everything about it. Yes, that's one thing I can tell you. Yeah. Why am I doing it? I have no clue. But do I love doing it? I love it from the deepest part of my heart. And that is the only thing I can say to these people. Yeah. And my question to you, to these people who are writing these comments to me, which I block in like 10 seconds after checking the comments, but my question to them is, why can we not just do something that we love? Or is there a problem with that? Okay, all right, you tell me. Why do we sing? Why do we dance? Is there food created when we dance? Why do we create art? Okay, are we producing drinkable water? Are we producing air, breathable air when we're making art? Okay, why do we do all of that? Okay? If we start asking, why do you do this? There is no answer to anything. Why are we alive? I don't know, because I am. Do I enjoy it? Yes, I do. Yeah, I'm sure you're not enjoying. I'm sure you're not enjoying because you go around having time to tell other people that you're wasting your time. I'm sure you're not enjoying your life, but I'm enjoying mine. Yeah, but why am I alive? I have no clue. I like it though. I love my family. I love Budo. I love the people I train Budo with. I love the people who are listening to this podcast and give me very positive comments. Yeah, and I enjoy my life. I enjoy Budo. That's all it is. Yeah. There's no reason to it. I stopped giving training Budo a very beautiful, elegant reason. Yes, years ago. I stopped doing that because that is a lie. All of that is just something that I want to say to make it look more noble, but I don't want to make it look any noble. Yeah, like I told you guys before, Seki Sensei has taught us. Yeah, Iai has no color, no scent. Sen no Rikyu, the founder of Wabi Chao, Wabi Sabi tea has taught us. Yeah, make good tea. Okay, there's nothing special about it. Care about other people. Yeah, be with the other people. Respect harmony. That's it. For me, that's all it is. Okay, so why am I swinging around katanas in 2026? Because I love doing it, and I love the people who are doing it together with me. Yeah, and there is no way you can stop me from respecting Asayama Ichiden-ryu. There's no way you can stop me from respecting Seki Sensei, the headmaster of Asayama Ichiden-ryu. And there's no way for me to stop doing this for the rest of my life. Yeah. And I would say that trying to find a reason why to do something, and you're trying to find a logical, irrational reason why to do something in your life, you are the one that's wasting your life. I feel sorry for these people who have to go up to other people who are putting so much effort into the things they love and gathering a very beautiful, positive community and having to go up to them and tell them that they're doing something wasteful. I'm very sorry for you. Yeah, that's my answer. Okay, so I just wanted to tell you guys about that. Yeah, if it was just 1-2 people, I would be like, okay, these are very silly people. But there's at least 12, 13 people has written these comments in my, you know, in my videos. I'm like, what's wrong with these people? I've personally felt, yeah. I do it because I love it. I do Budo because I love it. That's all it is. No other reason. I don't really care about all the other beautiful reasons behind it or whatever. Other people can talk about that. I don't talk about that. I do it because I love it. And I want to be with the people who love doing it. So that's all it is. Okay? And that's something I want to talk to you guys about. And that this, what I'm talking about right now, probably leads to the things that are important. I personally feel the core teachings of Asayama Ichiden-ryu, the core teachings of my tea ceremony sensei's teachings, her views of tea would probably link to this. And that is something I would love to talk with you guys in the future because my Saturday class is going to be starting in a few minutes. Okay? Then guys, please let me know your comments. Let me know your opinions in the comments. I'd love to hear your experiences, your thoughts on such people who write these comments. Okay, I'm sorry I was a bit, what should I say? My words were not very clean today. Yeah, if that makes sense. Yeah. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys in the next episode. Thanks so much for your time, guys. Bye-bye.